Okay, I assume you mean this roof plane here. And the way to eliminate that, we would delete this roof plane, delete this one, and extend this one in the space connected. That would get rid of this little jog because take a look. This baseline for this roof plane's over here, right here. It shouldn't even be there. And this baseline should be out here, ideally. But in order to do what I think you want to do, we'll just take this roof, well, not that one, delete it. Take this one and delete it. Then we'll go back to the overview. Like that. Let's see, what's that? Oh yeah, we don't need that. And this one, you may not like the way this looks, but you take this edge and connect it to that edge. It may not initially connect. Yeah, the geometry is too severe. So I'm going to break this edge here to create an edge that'll connect with the adjacent. We'll connect those two. I assume that's what you wanted to get away with, do away with. Let's have that as the result. This is just a matter of take this edge here. Whoops, didn't break. There we go. Do a ridge with this roof plane up here. I just thought I'd do some of this in the camera view. For me, it's easier in plan view. Like this jog here, which was part of the old geometry, I'm going to get, let's see, I guess I have to get rid of that point. Then take those two break points out. No, it didn't go. I see there's more than one break point. But as long as there's break points in there and extra line entities, and they won't connect, the join roofs tool won't work. The join roofs tool works on one line connected to one line, not multiple lines connected to multiple lines. Okay. Whoops. Didn't look like it complied. Okay. My video card's a little slow updating. Okay, so that's come on, computer, let's go. And same thing over here. We'll probably get rid of this line entity because we've simplified the roof basically. Now I'm not sure how this is going to end up, but this edge is probably going to connect to this edge. Let's see if it does. It did. Now the rest of this I'm going to finish in plan view because it's a little dicey to do in a camera view, I think. You can see the mismatched lines here. But when you change the connection geometry, then it looks like we're going to have a ridge here. So that's what I think. I'm going to break that. And there's half of the ridge. And I think this is the other half right here. We'll see. No, that wasn't it. Look at this in the camera view. I'm going to change the camera type to vector view. Turn the color off. There we go. It's easier to see this stuff, I think. There's behind. That's what I'm looking for. I was thinking that this edge here would meld to that edge, but I'll just try it again. I got the same error message again. So look, the geometry is too complicated for a pre-programmed tool to figure out. And there might be a, yeah, there's an extra break there too. See right here? Right here. And I always say, go away. I get that dialogue. I found it to be utterly useless. Try it again. Maybe it may be that there's another breakpoint there that I'm not seeing. Let me. It looks like to me these two roof planes, this one and this one, are on different planes. Yeah, this one starts out here, and this one doesn't match. This wall doesn't match that one, so that's what we're up against. So it's just a matter of figuring out the correct geometry. Let me look at this in plan. Ah, there's I'm going to try something to move that line entity over, connect it to that one. We'll see if it will connect. It didn't. You got a view. Yeah. My video card. Well, looks. You check it in the overview camera. Today, there we go. Okay, it did change characteristics. Try this again. Yeah, okay. I'm beginning to get the idea. So this has got to break off. That's obviously belongs here. This ridge belongs. This relatively obviously connects along there somewhere. Now that's not very clean. Okay, that's fine. The error message is a common occurrence. So this geometry stops right here. The geometry of this roof plane stops right there. Something's got to fill this void, and this can't do it. Maybe this will do it. I don't think so, but you know, I've already disconnected this edge. Let me just take it up here like that. And then use the join roofs tool and see what it does. And we'll refresh this way. No, that's not getting it done. Look at this from another angle. See, I could just wrap this. I could just wrap this roof plane over here and delete this one, but the overhang is going to be messed up. See, there's a corner board where there's no corner. Delete that. See, this one's, let's see, make sure that it's connected properly. Yeah. See, this is going to go up to about here, and it's done. And this one's at the wrong angle to fill in this void here. You get rid of that break there. Well, that's where it stops, right at the end there. This one. We'll go back to the overview. Let's go back and forth and keep looking at it until I figure out what the geometry should be. Now see, this valley here comes up and undercuts this roof plane and this roof plane, so it's neither of these can fill that void. So it's not. I rarely ever get this sort of thing because when I design houses, I try to stay away from complicated roofs or asymmetric roofs, just as a general rule. Okay, so that's the void I need to fill. Got it down to just an isosceles triangle. I'm going to break this edge right there and see if this new edge that I created will connect to this in any way. This is an experiment. Okay, when I created it, I created this extra break here, and that's a no-no. Just want one break there. And look at that in an overview camera and see why it's not joining. Oh, it's this and this. And they already join over here, so, okay, I'm asking it to do something it can't really, it's not capable of doing. So this one joins here, but it can't go up there because of 3D geometry. This one's too low for this area. I guess I'm just gonna have to draw something, create it from scratch. I don't see any other possibility. See, if I just wrap this one around over here, the fascia top won't match this roof plane here anymore. Because, let me go to plan view. See, this wall and this wall don't match from left to right. If they did, it'd be a lot easier to put a roof over it. But they don't. Like I said, the floor plan determines the roof geometry. What the hell is that? What a connected wall. Got a wall here? Got a wall? Why do you have a wall there? What is all this junk? Is that a landing? Stair landing, okay. You may wonder why I'm messing with this, and it's just leaving things like this behind in a plan sets it up for becoming a corrupted plan and thus a useless plan. So I try to, if I can straighten out stuff like that, I make an endeavor to do so. I don't see what's the problem there. Well, that wasn't what I was hired to do. Okay. The asymmetry of the floor plan is what's causing this roof problem, by the way. All right, I'm going to try this tack. And like I did the other one, I'm going to create a roof cricket. Because the existing roof planes, because of their geometry, are not working. Okay. I'm going to take a look at that in the camera and see how it worked. Oh my. Check it again. Okay, I'm going to raise this up. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, this video card sucks relative to my main computer. I need to get my main computer fixed. I thought I would have sworn I saw that move. Oh, that one moved. Okay. It's just not showing. Well, that's not very useful. I may not even have it slanted the correct direction yet. Because this is an odd problem. Okay, I'm going to get a third view of this. They go to a fourth as well. Backlit cross section across where I'm trying to fill this in. Okay, here's the one that I put in. It looks like to me I have to slant it the other direction. See, it's currently going this way. I'm going to evaluate that in the overview camera. That's not going to adhere to that for sure. I think it needs to slant upwards. Like that. Why am I seeing the gutter? Because that layer is on. Okay. So I'm going to keep turning this around until it seems to fit, and then, boy, that's exact opposite of what I wanted. You see where it is in plan view. What's the pitch there? 8. Okay, and this is 4. Yeah. And make it 6. I'm just guessing. I've never had to solve a problem like this before. That looks a little better. In order for this edge to connect, I think I'm going to have to break it off. Wow, that is wrong. You see what that looks like. That's not very useful. Eventually, I'll get an indication that I'm going in the right direction. At least that's my hope. And take this edge and see if I can join into that edge and just see what it does. Okay, it says it can't do it. So I've got the wrong relationship. I'm certain that this is wrong. Change the pitch to 8. Well, I needed to terminate right there. What's that point? 337. I'm going to put that right on that point. And walk the pitch. Make it exactly 337. Then we'll take a look, see what that did. Put a break there. The idea of connecting this line, this line entity edge, which I've already broken off. Let's see what they do when I order them to connect. If it goes and it looks weird and asymmetric, then I probably won't do that. Oh, I see. What's the baseline of this one? 258 and 9/16. It's not even close. Okay, so that wasn't the solution I'm looking for. Let me move that out of there. Okay, I've already tried connecting this this connected edge here with it, this, and that didn't work. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah. Let me go over here. See what it did do. Didn't do it. It didn't move. Okay. Yeah, it ridges here, so it's not going to ridge up there, no matter what. Excuse me. This, out of desperation, I'm going to try this. Excuse me. Yeah, this isn't going to work either. I'm getting desperate for something that will work. Yeah, this doesn't have any chance of success. See, this roof plane, this roof plane, and this roof plane, that's geometrically 3D geometry. That's how they connect. They don't connect otherwise. So I'm going to undo this. This is a waste of time. As I mentioned earlier, I'm getting desperate. And bad architecture oftentimes has a very difficult solutions. That's what we're dealing with here. Bad architectural design. Sorry, it's merely a fact. Okay, I don't want that. I think I'll go back to plan view. Yeah, I want to make sure that there's no, okay, I got the break. I couldn't tell in the camera view. Okay. This had a brain fart here. I'm going to find out the ridge of this one, copy that. This roof plane that I created, stick it over there. I need it slanting upward, not downward. I need that perfect, I think. Where's the open icon? I don't see it at all. Now let's see if this works. Okay, that straightened that out. I want this right there on this apex. And I need that point to match that point I copied a moment ago. I'm going to take a look at that in some camera views. Can't see it in this one. Oh, okay. I need to reverse it, obviously. See, I want to reflect vertically. At least I can see it. Okay, wow. That point should be up here. See, it's 313 and an 8. Oh, I got it. I put in the wrong figure, in the wrong input box. Okay, there it is. I'm just going to stretch it around and then try the join ropes tool and see what kind of reaction I get, which should indicate what I then next need to do. And take one more elevation look at this. Okay, looks like it's too low, but it did what I told it to do. There we go. Okay, that's broken off. So I'm going to take this line and try to join it to this edge, see what it does. It says, can't help you. So this one will probably say the same. It moved, but it also rejected the change. Well, it's uniformly rejecting everything. Okay. Going to go back to the overview. Oh, it's way underneath there, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna try that, and then in plan view, move this point here, right there. We'll try again. Since this is geometry that you basically want to avoid, I don't have a lot of experience in crappy geometry. Okay, got to refresh this display again. No, that's not the roof plane I want. You may decide that the prior design was more acceptable. I guess they must have told you that they don't like it. Well, I don't like it either. The most straightforward way to fix this would be just take this one, delete this one, wrap this one around, and just live with the crappy mismatch of fascias. But I don't think they would like that either. I don't like it. I'm gonna close this camera. It's gonna serve its purpose. And I give up on this. Trying to think of another way to get this done. I just had an idea. So we're back to this little isosceles triangle. Okay, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm pretty sure it's going to fail. I'm going to take this and stick it over here. I'm doing what I was threatening to do earlier. Let's see, there's that ridge point. Okay. Good Lord. What just happened? Something weird. Oh, yeah, of course. Kind of what I predicted. I wasn't expecting that to happen, though. You undo that. I don't understand why I did that. Oh. I moved a roof plane, and it wasn't the roof plane I thought I was moving. I'm hitting Control Z to undo. I thought I was moving this roof plane, and I moved the wrong one on the first floor. Oh, shame on me. Well, now that I know what's happened, we just take this roof plane and put it back where it should be, using point to point. Okay, so that's the one I want to get rid of. Sorry about that. Okay, that's roughed in the geometry that these two edges should join. You're not going to like this, Jason. I don't like it, so I'm pretty sure you and your client are not going to like it either. But I doubt that you're going to redesign the floor plan to straighten out the roofs at this point. I just doubt that. So where's the join roofs tool? I don't see it at all. Okay, that edge needs to be paralleled. See what that does. Well, the faces match. I was wrong about that. Sorry I didn't try this earlier, but what it does do, which is not all that apparent presently, is the overhang here is 2 feet. And over here, let's see, where's the dimension tool? See, it's more than 2 feet. Almost, it's 5 feet. Which structurally should work, but I try to avoid crap like that. I mean, if you were to take this stair and move it up where this wall is collinear with that wall, that would fix it. You can move the stairs up, or you can move this wall collinear with this wall. That's what's causing this, is this wall being out of alignment with that one, or this one being out of alignment. Neither one of these are in alignment with this one. So, and the roof bears on this wall, rightfully so. But it's not a solution that I like, but it seems to be the only one possible. And you know, if we don't look at it too too directly. It looks better, except for the 5-foot overhang here and the 2-foot overhang over there. And you need to rebuild framing. That's framing that was there before I changed the roof. So the framing's no good now. That's the reason I don't do framing until every other thing has been, fixed up and edited, because for reasons like this. Okay, sorry it took so long, but you'll just have to evaluate if this is acceptable or not. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm gonna have breakfast now.